Back, almost getting started, calling all introverts. Every person who is an introvert, come join in. Okay, now, if you are an introvert, then the question is how many times have you let yourself believe that you are at a disadvantage, that networking is hard for you, that it is probably not for you, that you probably cannot network as well as other people? It's time now to put an end to this lie. It's time to stop believing this. And it is far easier than you can imagine. And if you stick with me for the next few minutes, you'll uncover some amazing facts on how an introvert, being an introvert, is a massive advantage and how you can leverage that advantage. Okay. And if what I'm sharing here today, if that resonates with you, then you're my kind of people. You're my kind of people. And then, if you want to learn more from me, do come in and attend the New Rules of Professional Networking workshop. Go and check out www.networkingsuccess.in. Okay, cool. Now, let me come out clean, right? Come out of the closet here today. I am a massive introvert. Yeah, it's true. I am. I know this. I've always known this. I'm a massive introvert, right? And being here on this camera right now is extremely hard for me. I've learned how to do it. I'm able to do it well, but it is not easy. Being on the stages that I am on is not easy. Being in the crowd with people is not easy. Okay, let's go to the early years. In my early years, I was always unsure of myself because anytime I would go to a public place, whether it was a function, birthday of a friend, anywhere, I used to be quite kid in the corner, and no one at that time told me that it's okay to be that way. And as a result, what I did was, I'm talking about when I was a kid and to the time that I grew up, if I've grown up. Okay. So this would happen, and I was a quiet kid in the corner. I would see everybody be able to do things that I couldn't do. I didn't know what to speak with other people. I didn't know how to start conversations. If somebody came to me, started asking questions, I didn't really know how to carry on the conversation. Now, I'm sure you can relate to this. Perhaps you can also relate to the next part. Because of this, I ended up taking a lot of pressure on myself. A lot of not good enough came in me, and boy, have I paid price for that. Okay, I took my self-worth took a huge hit. Today I'm able to come out of it. Today I know, you should know this too, that more than 50%, nearly 50% of the most successful people out there in the world, they're introverts. Yeah, right. You pull out the list of some of the biggest people who are introverts, right? You're going to see clear patterns that they're introverts. One of the Ambani brothers, okay, Elon Musk, Ratan Tata, a lot of people are introverts. They're able to do well. They're able to go onto stages. They're able to command the room. They're able to build great relationships. They're able to do all of that without changing their introversion, right? And you can too. Now, here, this is where you need to understand a couple of things. Number one, it's a lie that being an introvert, you are at any disadvantage. Why? Simply because introverts network differently. They just that's the only thing that you have to understand. Extroverts are very good in social environments, social situations where the group of people, they can go around in a room, in a conference, in an event, go meet people, have great conversations. And while extroverts are doing that, introverts are doing, oh my God, I can't network, like I can't do that. Oh, something's not right with me. I can't network. All those stories we introverts are building in ourselves. Now, this is how you change it. It is so simple. It's time now that you ask yourself, what kind of networking works for you, right? What are the kinds of networking? So number one, there is this event, social, open, large group kind of networking that extroverts are very good at. What are the other kinds of networking? So there are informal networking is one kind, where it's not structured, where these are social events, small events, right? There is big group kind of networking, there's small group kind of networking, there's one to many kind of networking, there's one to one networking, right? You need to ask yourself what kind of networking you're good at. Trust me, you are good at something. You are, okay? And when you figure that out, the next thing is you become the best in the world at it. It's going to take some time, right? Yadavani, I got your question. I'll answer this in a bit, okay? It's going to take some time and it's going to take some commitment. It's going to take some mental reprogramming where you have to stop selling this lie to yourself, okay? And then just focus on becoming the best in the world at it. Because take this, guys, even extroverts are not good at every networking situation. They're not. They're just good at some, okay? So for me personally, small group networking is the best kind. You put me in a huge room, and it is so strange. I'm so often in big rooms, right? But the best situation that for me is not the one on one kind of networking, but a small group, informal kind of networking. And when I'm there, I'm amazingly comfortable. I'm able to have great conversations, etc. Put me in a big room, I'm going to struggle. You'll not be able to tell, but I will struggle. Okay. Let me give you a story. One of my clients, I don't have his permission to share his name, but well, he's given me a blanket permission earlier, so I'm assuming that permission still applies. There's a gentleman called Kunal Singhal. Okay. He's the owner of Easy ERP. It's an amazing company. They build some amazing ERP products, distributor management systems. He's set up a virtual school now, 100% virtual school, right? Now, I met Kunal years ago at an event, right? One of my team members said hello to him, came in, got introduced me to Kunal. And we started talking about networking. And Kunal told me that at that time, he used to go to full day events, not meet a single person and come back. He would feel that pressure, that lack of conversation, etc. And he would come back. And today, sometimes I think he's become a far better networker than me. He's got a great network. He is an amazing giver. He cares for people. His business has grown. He's become an amazing leader. He's got a team of 150 people that he's leading right now, right? All of that transition has happened, and he is still as much of an introvert as he was. He just has understood that it is not a limitation. He's stopped selling the stories, believed in himself, and he goes out and he connects with people amazingly one-on-one, right? Somebody just asked what kind of events introverts should attend. Well, the answer is you can attend any kind of event, but at that event, you need to know what kind of networking you need to do. Okay. And that's what Kunal does. When he'll be at an event, he'll be having one-on-one conversations with anyone, and great conversations. I just sometimes love observing him. All right. Cool. Okay. So get this, guys. Let's summarize this. Okay. Being an introvert is not a disadvantage. Stop believing that. Okay. It is just not true. Stop believing that. Okay. Being an introvert simply means that you network differently. It does not mean that you can't network. And in order to leverage the introvert power, remember, more than 50% of the most successful business owners, industrialists, politicians, etc., out there in the world are introverts. So how do you go ahead with your introversion? You ask yourself what kind of networking works best for you. And then remember this part. You don't stop until you become the best in the world at it. You don't stop before that. Okay, cool. Now, if this has made sense to you, if you guys have any questions, put them in the box here, guys. I'm going to answer those questions. And in the meantime, I want to say this. If this has made sense to you and you're ready to break more myths and create unparalleled success in your life, I want you to come and attend the New Rules of Professional Networking workshop. The details of this you can find at www.networkingsuccess.in. Networkingsuccess.in. All right, cool. Lovely, guys. This is a live I've done after a long time, and I am now wanting to be more consistent with my life. So I hope to see you guys more frequently. Okay. And I'll see you soon. But hold on, there's a question. I just feel uncomfortable how to overcome that. One step at a time, right? Honey Yadav, one step at a time, right? The reason you're feeling uncomfortable is not because there is something in that environment that is making you uncomfortable. It's the stories in your head, right? I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. Oh my God, what are people going to think about me? Oh my God, this, that, etc. Now, what you have to do, Honey Yadav, is you have to shift your focus from you to the other person. It has to be stopped being about you. That's one thing common that applies for people who are networking, whether you're an extrovert or an introvert. That networking cannot be about you. As long as it is about you, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, it is going to create a lot of pressure. If you don't want to take on the pressure, right, you focus on the people and you talk to them about them, not about you. You talk about you when they want to talk to you. All right. Kamal, thank you so much. Right. And Archana, thank you. Super awesome to see you guys. And I look forward to seeing you all really soon. Take care, guys. God bless. And okay.